Hi. Just giving it a few seconds for the recording to catch up. Yeah, that should be long enough. The music sounds really loud on my ends, so let me check that real quick. It might just be my end, because I think I remember turning it up. How do I do this without changing everything? I'm just going to turn it down just a tiny bit on this end, just a tiny bit. Because I did check my audio before. Wow. I did check my audio before this, and I think it sounded pretty solid. But it might also just depend on the song. Let's turn it up just a tiny bit. Just like right there. Just leave it there. And we're not going to touch anything. We're not going to move anything. Everything's good. Okay. Great. I tried talking with a smoothie in my mouth, so that was a really bad idea. Okay. So, last time we left off, we were finally getting into the little gobloids in the background. Gobloid is the generic term for anything evil. So I got everything sketched out and planned out on that end. So today's stream is hopefully going to be the last one, because all I need to do is block out the general silhouettes of these characters. They are going to be very dark. They're probably going to blend into the background a lot, because I don't want them to actually like stand out too much. They're just little background details for you to notice. They're not the focus of the piece. They're not actually going to take up everything. And then I also wanted to spend a little bit more time working on the background, like the sky specifically, because I think the moon does need some touching up, but we'll find out. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I did notice right when I pulled everything up that I'm not too big of a fan, or I need to do some more thinning out of the lines over here. It bothers me how bold the lines are. I needed the lines there originally for like structure, but now I'm kind of over it. Let me just find a layer. I know it's going to be in the group. It's going to be in this group. I think this. I don't know why I said these. Specifically this one. Yep, okay. Let me get the soft brush, an airbrush, turn it into an eraser, and let's just thin it out a bit. Oh, hold on. I just realized there's actually some shading in there, so we can really like thin it out. Blend it in. I'm gonna do the same here. A little funky. Wait, what? What is this? What is this layer? I guess we can just erase this one. I think it might have been a one second. I think it might have been a like copy, just in case I didn't like it what it looked like without the lines, but I definitely like how it looks without the lines. Let me see if I can find this shadow layer as well. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Nothing I'm doing is working right, please. Which is the layer with some of these shadows? I think it might be this layer has like the shadows. But I think it's actually the reverse where it's not necessarily a shadow, but I actually don't know what it is. I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, so it's a screen. I think it's actually missing color, so let me try normal. Hold on. Just sample the current layer. I don't want to mix it with nothing. Then we just turn it back 60 screen. Now I should just be able to... Nope. Just tiny little tweaks. We'll get there eventually. Select from opaque so we don't go over anything. Get back to the layer. Is this the one? Yeah, okay. So now we should be able to do nothing because I'm touching a group layer. There we go. Okay. I do want a little bit more specific. Maybe like this. No. I've got no idea what I'm doing now. All I want to do is just erase some of these lines, but I've got so many line layers, I don't know where it goes. I don't know who's in control here. Who's piloting this crazy thing? Okay, so that works. This one I can thin out like a normal line. There we go. I like that. If only I could get something similar to work over here. I gotta be missing something. Oh, this is an erase layer. Okay. That's why that looks like that. Yeah, it's my own painting and I don't even know what I'm doing. Can these be made into like a multiply and like really turn them down? Oh, I forgot. For goodness sake, I keep clicking the wrong things. Try not to get frustrated, but I keep clicking the wrong things. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Jesus. Okay. What do you mean? It's... Just bear with me. I will figure out why this thing looks... What layer is what? I'm very confused trying to figure this out. How did I make my own layers? We're gonna make a new layer. I'm getting real sick of this. I'm getting real sick of this. Why is it looking like that? I'm doing some funky stuff to get this to work. But I'm a stubborn person, so we'll make it through. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave that at that. I thinned it out. That's all I wanted. Gonna drive myself crazy trying to fix that too much. What else do we need to do? Let me deselect because I can't tell what I'm even looking at. Just try lowering the opacity on this werewolf up here. Make him multiply. Bring him up just a touch. There we go. Him being like completely dark is like a little much. I think he should get a loss, especially as high up as he is to the light. Okay. Now that's out of the way. Let's go back to these little gobloids. I'm gonna group them all together and I'm gonna take them out piece by piece. That's the fog. These are the highlights. Okay, so this all the way down here. And we're just gonna grab a chalk brush. And we're just gonna grab this spooky purple. I might change it to a blue, we'll see. And I'm just gonna start blocking out some of these people. Let's put it under everything actually. So I don't get it like lost to everything, all the layers. Please go under. There we go. Okay, and let me also grab a pencil to get some of the hairs. This is the wrong layer. While I'm doing this, actually, let me turn his opacity real low so I can just use it as a guide. And then I gotta find him. There it is. Clean it up a bit, give some more gaps. So you can tell a little bit more about like the specific features. Turn it back up, add a little bit more hairs in between. Some nastiness. Okay, now I want them like non-existent. Let me turn off the mist. It's getting everything a little lost. There we go. I don't know why I'm using this one. Just trying to make these a little bit pointier. I'll redo that line. I'm gonna turn this down to like a 5 so I can get a little bit more fine hairs. Basically, I'm just gonna do this silhouette, then put some gradients on it, and then maybe just like a little bit of another layer for like highlights for maybe just the edges of the character. And even then, not too much. Maybe just like this to like denote that there's two separate objects. Yeah, I think that's good. So we could turn off the guide. Then I'm also just gonna cleave off like, I'm gonna grab like a general eraser layer. I'm not gonna delete it. A non-destructive edit, if you will. It's on eraser. There we go. Kind of looks like he's putting like a sexy little leg out there. I'll try not to point at the leg out too much because I do think it looks maybe a little goofy if I do it like I actually have the pose. We'll see. Yeah, that's one. Next, we're gonna do the doggy. What the dog doing? I'm online. Oh yeah, let me turn him way down. Like that. Just get to silhouette. Yeah, that was pretty easy for him. Let me get some little hairs. Some little scraggly scruffiness. He might look a little rough, but I'm sure he's still a good dog. Still a very good boy. Okay. He doesn't need too much going on. Oh, let me get the line art brush. I think something went wrong with Twitch there for a second. I really hope nothing's going on wrong on anybody else's end. That would be really upsetting. Okay. All right, so that's the dog. Where is he? Oh, he should be like near the bottom. Ah. Yeah, perfect. And then next is his master. Well, actually, I don't even know if it would be his master. It's just a guy. Actually, let me use that. Easy peasy. Definitely make it smaller. Oh, let me turn the farmer down. Way down, way down. Like right there. Here you go. Let me grab the erase layer. I am gonna take off just a hint of this over here, because it does erase a little bit further than it's supposed to. Put it back on. There we go. And then we can erase the rest of the... Push him behind the wall. Kind of looks goofy me doing it. There we go. Alright, that's another one. I considered making all these like purple silhouettes one layer, but I am gonna probably individually have to shade them differently. Even as funky silhouettes. Next is the tentacle lad. I've been so excited. Uh-oh. His thing is gonna be too bright. We could just use like any color, honestly, because it's gonna change. This is just for me to get like the silhouette down. So we're gonna switch it to something brighter. Much brighter. Alright, and now we need to do the tentacles. Oh, pencil should be fine for that. This is his little claw. Then we can do like all the individual tentacles. Turn his opacity way down. Actually, not too down, because it's actually hard to see against this color I chose. Like that. Give some thickness to these tentacles. Okay. Now we can turn him off, and we're just gonna trim him down. Let's use the line tool. And then I'm gonna actually have to go back and make sure his hand comes through. Oh, I see what the issue is. Hello. Okay. Sorry, the pencil stopped working for a second there. I think just like that. Then let's turn it back up here. Oop, oop, oop. Like that. That just leaves one last slide. We're almost there. Almost to the fun part. Ooh. Big stretch. I need to get a massage. All right. So now let's turn this guy down. I think he's like church doctor. I forgot what they're called. And just one last little bat. He's got a very strong silhouette. I just realized I'm not using the brush, the chalk brush, but we'll be fine. I should also maybe go ahead and mention that I might look a little different. I got my hair dyed. It's now purple. Just felt like trying a different color. That's all it is. Purple's my favorite color. The blonde looked great, but I just want to see what it looked like with like a bright color. Just see what that's like. It's probably something people figure out when they're in high school, but you know, it's never too late to try dyeing your hair. Even older people look great with it. Well, I mean, I guess it's too late to dye your hair if you lose all your hair. That was actually kind of my worry. Okay, that should pretty much cover him. And he doesn't need anything erased because he's actually standing out in the middle of everything. Thought it'd be weird if everybody was standing in the alleys. We can now turn his off. All right, there, lads. So now, what is this? It's the light. We're gonna start doing some shading on these guys, starting with Wolf Boy. All right. Before that, actually, let me grab everybody. Select from opaque, add. Select from opaque, add. Select from opaque, add. Select opaque, add. All right, it's all the boys, and we're just gonna change the color to something a little bit more fading. First, I needed them to stand out so I can finish like painting on the silhouette, but now that I have like an actual layer, I can just click select from opaque, and it shouldn't get lost no matter what color it is. So now we can have something that actually fits better. It has like a base color. Like this shade completely gets lost, but I actually have like the layers already mapped out, so we should be fine. Oop. Maybe something a little brighter for the base, and then we can just get darker. But that one. And I wonder if we can just bop, 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 bop. Okay, go away. Bop, bop, bip, bop, boom. Okay, never mind. That's gonna take too long. I'm gonna go back to just doing this. There we go. Was this a new layer? What did I do this on? Like, was a new layer? Okay. That's fine. Why did I do it like that? Oh, I didn't do it like that. Okay. Oh, fine. That's super not cool. Deselect. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I did it really weird the first time. I think we're good to start blocking them out. Alright, so select from opaque. Then we can just start blocking from the inside. Let's go very, very simple. Ah, thank you for not doing anything. Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. Please just grab the right layer. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Why is grabbing layers so hard? Thank you. Okay. And then I'm gonna start bringing some parts in. Sorry. I just realized I'm doing it in a very weird way. Before I keep going, I'm just gonna... I don't know why I just didn't do it this way from the start. I'm like doing erasing and all this and all that, and I could have just started with the dark color and went to the light color, but for some reason I chose not to. So we're gonna just grab a nice color, a nice blue. And we're just gonna start again. It's on eraser. It's on eraser. It's on eraser again. can't tell if this sounds like someone queuing something up at a register or somebody's heartbeat monitor. I'm gonna go with the former because it's less spooky or foreboding. What does this look like without this selection? Okay, that's not too bad. You can kind of get the general shape. It doesn't have to be very clean or anything. It's on eraser. I keep... Just gotta swallow that anger. I don't want to just be shouting at my tablet the entire night. Even though it's probably more my fault than the tablet's. But whatever. What are you on their side? I'm gonna also soften this transition. Just a touch. Just a tad. And then we're gonna go with the pencil to get more fine hairs. This is the most detailed foot I'm ever gonna do in my life. Deselect. It's looking neat. Real heckin' neat. Oh, my back. Let me soften the highlights just to get a better look at what it's going to look like by the end of it. Oh my god. Sorry. The tablet's like pulling up all these options for me to write down numbers, and all I want to do is just play with the opacity bar. Okay. Alright. So we're going to leave that there. I think I'm going to brighten him up in some sections and then darken him in others, but for now that's a good place. I got like most of the detail work down there. Everything's gonna be slowly tweaked from character to character. But next is Doggy's turn. This is another one where I should get the color too. Oh, please tell me you did not just grab the wrong color at the last second. Dog. Up. That was a fat dog for a second. It was just a round ball. There we go. I'm gonna do that with all of them right now, just so I don't forget. That's not him. There we go. Now they look a little bit more grim and spooky. I'm gonna grab this color again. Bop. And now it's the dog's turn. Select from opaque. Select. Dogs don't really have eyebrows. What happens if I deselect? Absolutely none of that was on the right layer. I'm so upset. That's the wrong color. I know this song. Hold on. I like the song, but there's a sound effect in it that bothers me. Okay, yeah, that's actually probably as much detail as I need here. I think he's looking fine. He's looking like a very nice dog, a pleasant lad. So next is this fellow. So first, just to get this out of the way. That did nothing because it's on eraser. Okay. I actually want that bigger, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay, then I'm gonna erase it. Gonna do that again. Just thinning it out just how I want it. There we go. Then I also need to erase where his hand will wrap it over. It's on mine. There it goes. I think it looks good. Don't mind these being a little wonky and rough up here. I think the pitchfork being gnarly is actually helpful for this. Just gonna spike it up. They look a little blunt. Okay. That looks great. All right, I finished my smoothie. All right, one down, another one to go. I think it's actually way easier now that I decided to just go without selecting from opaque and having to worry about that. Because this way I can actually like leave the base model, if that makes any sense. think one of my keys got stuck there for a second. I'm very focused trying to get this done. Oy, oy. As far as other news as what's going on with me, I did go to a Tyler the Creator concert. That was really fun. It was my first concert. I had a very good time. Although I think maybe not concerts aren't for me. I think whenever it was a song that I wasn't like super into, like I wasn't 100% like waiting on every breath, like pretty much the entirety of Tyler's performance, I was like waiting on every breath for the next song or what the next word. But like Tizo Touchdown, I'm not the hugest fan of him. I think he had some great songs that I actually did really enjoy his performance, but I wasn't really like focused on it. A lot of my introvert tendencies started to like crawl out of the woodworks, and I started getting really like worried about if I was enjoying it enough, or if people around me were, if I looked weird to other people, I think is what I'm trying to say. But if it was a song that I was really into, I was very easily able to ignore it and have a good time. Which was the case for pretty much most of it. Oh, hold on. Gotta give it a little layer. But I'm wondering if maybe a smaller concert would be better for next time I go to a concert. Because maybe the smaller, more intimate environment, I can actually like... I don't know. We'll see. I think just like the overwhelming amount of people kind of like maybe lose my head a bit. But still, overall, a very good time. And all the performances were fantastic. Tizo Touchdown, Vince Staples, Kali Uchis, who was... and then Tyler the Creator is just like from another planet. Like the amount of energy that he had through the entire performance was just insane. Hang on a second. I need to look up some of these church dudes. I'm looking up the enemies real quick so I can get their actual name. Let's see, church. Brain suckers are what the tentacle guys are called. Chapel Giant is what I'm drawing here. See, I wonder if there's like any details about him that I'm missing. He's got chains around his ankles. I got his hat right. Yeah, I got his hat. And he does have like a hood, so I gotta add that. not that much. Just like the shoulders and chest I want to redo. Kind of looks like Mr. X from Resident Evil. I think that's his name. I've never played the games. Resident Evil 2. Oh, that's right. Gotta grab the color again. Trying to think if there's anything else exciting about the concert. I bought a bunch of merch. That was nice. I took a couple recordings of just some of the very like first few seconds of some of the songs I really love. Tyler the Creator played a lot of his old songs, which were just like so insanely nostalgic. Like what was the oldest one? Yonkers is probably like the oldest one that he ended up playing. And that one was, oh my goodness. I did have somebody next to me that was a huge Tyler the Creator fan. So every single like word, they were shrieking at the top of their lungs. And that was a little annoying. It actually hurt my ears. Oh, I forgot earplugs. And I knew ahead of time that I would probably have an issue with that. And I still forgot anyway. So yeah, it was a little loud for me. I mean, it's a concert, so like I knew going into it was going to be loud. Like, I'm not a moron. But I was enough of a moron to not bring them at all. But for next time, I need to remember to, no matter what, bring it. Because depending on the venue, they might play it just insanely loud. And maybe I just have like really sensitive ears, but it's whatever, man. Like I don't want to hear like anybody being like, oh, you just got to get used to it. And it's like, have you seen The Sound of Metal? Like I'm kind of terrified of the idea of going deaf. Like it is not a fun experience that you should just ignore. I'm gonna give him a little bit more weight to his legs because he does have very thin, like spindly legs, but he also has a cape, so I think I could add more to his silhouette from the back. Almost like he has a tail, really. It almost looks like he has a necklace. Let's grab that color again. Bip, bop, boop. Let's make this smaller and see if I can get some like folds in the clothes. Whoa. I just wanted to raise some of these. Some of this. Okay. Oh, the shackles. Whoops. It's hard for me to tell what I'm even painting. I need to just turn the highlights off. And then just like... Oops. There we go. Ooh, that guy's a brick wall. How are we doing? We got like another hour. Yeah, still should be good. I think I'm just gonna do like a little bit more of a touch up on them. Yeah, next I think I'm gonna get like a shadow on everybody. So this one's just gonna be a straight black. So we can like further push things into the shadows. Hello. That's the wrong layer. That's why. Let me do it with the soft brush, actually. Whoa, too big. I did this on the wrong layer again. Oh, please, please, please. Give me strength. Select opaque, replace, BIP. Whoa, too big. Select, deselect, go back to this, deselect, deselect, deselect. All right, so now all the lights should be on different layers so I can tweak them how I like. So how bright does his need to be? And then the last one is the dog. He's completely hidden by the fog, but that's okay with me. Okay. I think we're good with that. All right, so that just leaves one last little detail, which is the moon. The entirety of the moon. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Stretch break. Okay. Bit of an issue. This is a merged layer, and the only unmerged one is gigantic, so bip, I'm just gonna delete it. So I am gonna duplicate it again anyways. So you can go away. Alright. So kind of want to group everything that isn't the moon, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to tweak it. Let me just take off the buildings. Can I do that? Perfect. Okay. There's like no way I'm going to be forgetting to turn back on the buildings. So that's good. One thing I want to do, I want to kind of clean up the moon, kind of just like I've made it like very textured, and I think it's a little distracting. So I'm gonna try to erase some of this, maybe with the exact spray bottle I used to make it in the first place. We'll see. Turn it to the eraser, make sure it's a brush. Okay. I don't want to erase too much. We're just worrying about the texture of the moon itself. I do like this little like strip of darkness on it. And can we lower it? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. And then I also want like a little halo. What are you? I think this kind of just like helps it blend into the background a bit. So we're gonna do another layer underneath it. Why would you go all the way there? That's clearly not what I wanted you to do. All right, and then we're just gonna use a airbrush. Ooh, I don't know if I have an airbrush that's big enough for this. What would even be big enough? Like 5,000? It only goes to 1,000, so not sure what to do there. Let's go ahead and make it small. So let's bring back up the building so we can get a good scale. And we're just changing the whole group as one. Let's keep it in like full screen so I can tell like what it's gonna look like by the end of it. Okay. All right, now we can do it, I think. Are you doing anything? What is this layer? Oh, that's the white part of the moon. All right, so now let's see if my brush is big. Oh, yeah, like perfectly. What color do I have? It's an ring. No, it's not. So I just wanted like a straight white. Let's lower the opacity. We'll make it in like a light do anything. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna do another layer like that, and this aura is gonna go even further. Is the group centered? Oh, sorry, is the moon centered? Not at all. Well, actually, hold on. Let's take this out of it, because I think that's messing up like the centering. Let me take them both out actually. I think that is centered. Let me double check. Yep, that's centered. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's center 2. I think I like it with the red better. This is on full screen, right? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep it with the red. And then let's just tweak this to be like the right level of depth. Ooh. Okay. It's for nothing. Is there anything else I need to do? Am I good? Can we call it? Got my little gobloids. Got the water splashing under his foot. Is that bottom? Oh, I turned it off. That's why it's on a full screen. There we go. Now that's full screen. Got my little gobloids. Got my amygdala and werewolf in the back. Yeah. I think we can call it. Let me go and save. I don't think there's any tweaks I need to do. Sorry, you're gonna just stare at this for a second. It is just as dowry as I wanted. Let me look at the references, because there's like a guide for like the look of everything. We could do a little bit more, just to play with some effects. Something I'm thinking of. Color. Just gonna put this under a new layer. Whoa. So we gotta go a way darker yellow. I'm just playing around with like adding some more colors than just the blue, but nothing that clashes too much. We're just experimenting. These are probably not going to stay in the final. What the? Way back. I'm picking up their eyes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now I think we're really done. Now I think I just want to tweak some of the colors with some of the After Effect filters. I don't know why I said After Effect. They're just filters. I don't know what an After Effect is. He calls for his blessed children. You can delete some of the ref. Oh. Do I have to flatten it in order to add any layers to it? Yep, I think I do. This might completely kill everything, so let me save first. By the way, I changed my mind. I did like the color shifting I had added at the last second. So we're gonna keep it. Duplicate. Whoa. Gonna turn it off. Now we're gonna flatten it. Does this flatten everything? Yeah. I can just delete this group now, can I? Okay. Okay. Filter, adjust. So the ones I usually use is just like, not that. I don't know if you guys can see the pop-up windows now that I think about it. Adjust color adjustment curves. So let's play with this for a bit. Ooh, like it. I like it darker. Bring up the midtones a bit. Definitely bring up the highlights. It's maybe a little too much, actually. I want like the darks very dark, but not everything dark. Interesting. I do like how it makes the mist look, but basically everything else is like unintelligible because of it. So let's keep playing with it. Let's turn it on and keep playing with it. Does that change anything? Kind of makes the highlights pop. We might just leave it at that. There we go. Basically, that just boosted the contrast just a touch. Then, what about saturation? Bah! I'm on the wrong layer, so I didn't do anything. Saturation. Bah! Whoa. That's really trippy. I like it and kind of hate it at the same time. What if we just leave it at like a 20 instead of a 100% boost? Off, on, off, on. I think I actually just straight up like it on. Maybe we can tamper it down just a bit, like 15 instead of 20. Off, on, off, on. I think that's good. Yeah, actually, you're like with just a little hit. Usually, I can the way I play with the colors, I don't have to change anything afterwards, but I'm not perfect. Sometimes I could use a little tweaking at the end, at the finish line. Ooh. I think that's pretty much everything I need to do now. Oh, I didn't sign it. Duh. We're just gonna put that on a layer above everything. Get a pen. I think a bright red's gonna show up pretty well. We'll see. But the brightest red that I can possibly get. Is it even really a signature if you don't take it like 4 or 5 times to do it? I don't like there be room between it. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what I like to, the little nuances. It's a signature. No one actually uses it for security anyways. Got it. Is that how I usually do it? I think that's all I do. I have to cross-reference my own signatures. Be right back. 1 second. Art. PNGs. I don't need much. Just give me like 5 seconds to look at the signature. Oh yeah, that is all I do. Okay. I'm also going to shrink it, so don't freak out if you think that's like too distracting. Then it is 3, 22, 22. Wonderful data finishes. Because it's catchy. And what else is artful? If not catchy. Then we're going to resize it to be way smaller. It always freaks me out how like blurred it looks. Just trying to find a good corner to hide it. Let's play around with it. Hello. Why did do that? I wanna. This is really fun for me. I'm doing some weirds, don't mind me. I'm making it a flat, needlessly complex, most needlessly complex signature of all time. I don't know why I did that. What? I actually think that's a good side. All right, I think we're gonna call it. Like, legit call it now instead of just me mentioning that I might call it. Because I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Signature's there. Everybody's all cleaned up. Hunter is still the focus. Yeah. All the colors are nice and colorful. The contrast is how I want it to be. Everything's good. As you know, like as far as I wanted. This definitely was a lot more complex than I was hoping for. But once I got the idea in my head, I kind of didn't want to stop. So, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm glad I kept my word and I actually finished it today. Although that did include me breaking my word a few times because... Anyways. But yeah, I had a lot of fun working on this one. Bloodborne, easily one of the best games I've ever played. I'm glad to have done something that I think kind of represents how much I enjoyed the game. You know? Does that make any sense? You get what I mean. Anyways, yeah. So... I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with all this stuff here. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel. There's an archive channel for the full stream if you guys want to check that out. And then there's gonna be a time-lapse channel. So there's a second channel, YouTube channel, where everything is clipped down in around 5 minutes. That way you can just get all the updates in just a single sitting instead of having to watch the entire thing. If you're not into enjoying the chat and you just want to see paintbrush go burr. Check out my Instagram. I'm going to be posting in just a second. I'll be posting this. And also I keep up to date with some of my personal stuff, I guess. I'm not super open about my personal life yet on the internet, but if I do open up about anything, it'll usually be there, if not here. So yeah, check out my Instagram. I'm going to be posting in a second. And then my DeviantArt as well. I try to keep that. It's maybe like a few months behind my Instagram, but it is being updated like at least like once a week, maybe even like twice a week, because I think I try to go for like every 4 days. That's pretty much everything else I have to plug. Next week I will be starting a new piece. I have a sort of idea. I've been a little tapped out of ideas still, but I think I'm gonna be moving back into the Vampire the Masquerade drawing. So unless I can't think of anything to do for the next character, you should be expecting that. Another character design / profile pic, I guess. I don't know what to call them. It's like the character in the Vampire the Masquerade setting with the backstory that I made for them. Yeah. So the next one's going to be the Banu Hakim character. So that should be fun. Join me next time. Thank you for being here, even if it was only for a few seconds. And I hope you guys have a good night.